Hey folks, I'm just going to shoot a quick video tonight. I came into a bit of a rock and metal haul and thought I would show you what I picked up. Yeah, so let's do this. The first CD is The Best of Alice Cooper, Mascara and Monsters. Came out on Rhino. Picture of Alice on the back. Nice little compilation. I only paid a couple bucks for it, and it has a really nice booklet with lots of pictures of Alice. Very cool. The next album, well, it's a 2 CD set. It's kind of weird. It came in as this tin. Ted Nugent. And the albums are Cat Scratch Fever and Free For All. And there's not much to it. The tin's just kind of plain. And the disc, 2 discs inside are pretty plain. But still, I only paid a couple bucks, so that's kind of cool. Picked up Queen, Jazz. It's a 2 CD set. Again, with a pretty substantial booklet, lots of pictures on the inside. Lyrics. Kind of excited about that. I don't know that I know much about this album, but then I picked up, got a good deal on the Rolling Stones, Some Girls. This is I guess a digipack that's got 2 discs plus some photos. Hello, Jake. How are you, buddy? All right, next up is John Mayall with Eric Clapton, Blues Breakers, the deluxe edition. So it's of course, couple disc. Pretty nice edition of this. I like the deluxe editions. I've got a couple of these. I've got Coltrane's A Love Supreme and Marvin Gaye's What's Going On, also in the deluxe, and those editions are always pretty cool. Picked up Judas Priest, Sad Wings of Destiny. Pretty cool pickup. So that cover, that jewel case is pretty dirty. Yeah, not much in the line of, or in the way of the liner notes on that one. And there's Judas Priest, Rocka Rolla. not much in the way of liner notes. And Judas Priest, Point of Entry. So I didn't have any of those three. Was very glad to grab those. Here's a band that I don't know much about at all, and thought I would give them a try. Fate's Warning. Is this self-titled? No, Awaken the Guardian. I burnt it, or ripped it to my phone. Ripped it to my phone. Listened to a little bit. Sounds like it could be promising. Now the one album, I also ripped this one to my phone, and I think I'm gonna love this. This is my first Testament CD. The New Order. I really like the opening track. I kept hitting back up so I could hear that opening track again. I was going to show you the CD, but the CD is actually in my computer tray where I ripped it right before I went to work. Alright, got a couple more. Metallica, S&M. Probably not a very popular Metallica album, but I've heard some of it, and I think I'm going to enjoy this just fine. Of course, 2-disc. And then the one I was most excited about, because it's my favorite band of the group, Megadeth. Killing is my business, and business is good. Listen to the opening track on that, and I think I'm going to really enjoy that one as well. I know some of you may be watching this thinking, well, why doesn't he know more of this? And I guess let me give you a little background on my metal listening history. I didn't really get into metal until 84 or 85. And that was when I heard Stryper's Yellow and Black Attack. No. I'm sorry. I heard Stryper's Soldiers Under Command first. Fell in love with that, with metal, but back in those days, you know, funds being limited as they are, I kind of got into the Christian metal scene rather than the mainstream metal scene. There was a publication called Heaven's Metal, and I used to, I love you too, buddy. There was a publication called Heaven's Metal, and I used to read that quite religiously. And so most of the albums I was picking up back then were Christian metal bands, and just didn't have anything really against mainstream bands. I just didn't know much about them, and didn't have a whole lot of money to go beyond what I was listening to really in the Christian market. And So it's only been I don't know, the last 10-15 years that I've started to open up a little bit more. Actually, probably not even that long, maybe 10 years at the most, and in small increments. Kind of probably discovered Megadeth first, and started listening to a little Iron Maiden, and really enjoying both of those bands, and then really got into Metallica in the last couple of years. And then I was posting some on a Christian metal message board, and discovered, Scott Waters' No Life Till Metal website, and started using it as a resource to kind of educate myself a little bit more into mainstream metal, and I still use Scott as a resource when I really want to know something about a band. I'll either go to the website, and then of course I always watch his videos because he's so insightful about that stuff. So that's kind of my background. If you're wondering why I'm so excited about these albums, you may be thinking they've been out. Well, I'm a little late to the game on some of these bands. So one other album I'll show you real quick. Saw Cloudy showed this. Well, he had the album. I picked up the CD. I tend to pick up CDs of newer stuff because new records are so expensive, and I can get more music by buying CDs. And so I picked this up on CD. This is a good little album too. I will admit I got sucked in because of the superhero artwork that was shown on the cover. Like I've been mentioning in several videos, I am a sucker when you start doing superhero artwork. And of course there are Marvel characters doing the lyrics. You probably see it a little better over here with Spider-Man and Hulk. So yeah, so that's Frenzy, Lethal Protector. So that's a good album as well. So tomorrow I'm kind of excited. I know this band's kind of gotten trashed a little bit in the VC, but I scored tickets and will be going to see U2 on their Joshua Tree anniversary tour. And very excited about seeing them. They'll be at Cardinal Stadium here in Louisville tomorrow, and that's going to be I got a feeling that's going to be a really good time. I'm kind of stoked about going there. So just wanted to do that little quick rock hall video, and that's about all I've got for tonight. I hope everybody out there is having a great week. I hope that the weekend coming up is spectacular as well. And I will see you soon. Good night.